What is good, Ginger? How we doing, bro? Alright, what do I need to get? Chester class. Chester class. What a wobby. What a mountain. How we doing? I get 2 of these, right? Yeah. I need to save that heavy. So I get 4 more power. What is your class? This way I can hop back on Hunter, I think. Sweet. Okay, now that should get my account power up by 1 whole thing. Redbeard, thank you for the follow. What is good? Let me run. Wait, what build is this? Okay, this is a build, yeah. Okay, cool. What is it today? Is it? I know salt mines is the focus for Ingrams, and I feel like that's just ass. Is K1 or Caldera better? Anyone chat know? I think I saw Llama running Caldera, but I don't know if it was before reset. If it was, that means logistics, I think, is better. Is there a way to tell that it's Hive or not? Let me see. Hey, from UK, how's your day going? Not bad. Caldera's fallen. Fuck. All right, we'll see. We'll just see what this is. Hunter's Droop is fire. Dude, I love this shader. This whole shader pack. Like, I wish I could show it. I wish you could have like a little preview of your armor. It looks so good too. With like the blue one. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess I don't need to change characters, whatever. Yeah, this shader looks sick. I think, oh wait, do I not have it on? Hold up. I love this shader for weapons, but this shader looks really good too. I wish it didn't have like as much moving effects in order to look as grainy, but I love that. Save this real quick. This looks so sick too, the blue. The only thing I don't like is the pants. Like the pants seam like kind of ruins it for me, but like the chest looks so cool how it's just like symmetrical and shit. The pants shade a little bit weird. I could probably get better pants, but yeah, those shaders from that shader pack look insane. Okay, I want tether on too. I think I want tether. Pinnacle op. Just kidding, not pinnacle. Solo ops. Caldera. Customize. I want brawn. Fuck front shielding. Do I want invis people? Probably not. Hot step's fine. Do we have any good modifiers? I don't think so. All right, cool. Sure, that's good. Came back to Destiny after a bit of a break. What's the best way to power level? All right, if you want to go from 0 to 400, the best way to power level, well, first do the campaign, obviously, if you have it. I would say from 0 to 400, you want to just be doing pinnacle ops with friends if you can. That'll be the most efficient way you can do it. I think Starcrossed is probably the best. If you can get like 6-minute runs on Starcrossed, it should be pretty effective, which should be pretty easy once you like learn the mission. That's with like no skips, no speedrun shit, just like 3 good people who know what they're doing. Once you get over 400, solo ops is probably the best. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna relax. Yeah, I saw your reply to my my tweet. The damage on Arc Hunter is actually really good if you use Arc. Is it Arc Strider? Arc Stick? Not the pole that you throw, but like the normal OG Arc super. It scales off melee and it scales off super. So if you get like 150 of each plus fonts, you can get up to like 200 each or 190 each, whatever you decide to do. And then you can do a Star Eater's pop before that. And if you get ×6, you're also getting an overshield that procs shield crush, and you're getting whatever that damage increases, like 60% or some shit. It's like OP. Yeah, if you can find good people with Starcrossed, I think it's better. Otherwise, the Lops is fine. Lucky Pants Goldie still does more damage. Does more, I guess. No, that super like fucking cooks. It's like actually good. That's the whole reason we were running Arc for mid game, like trying to test that damage. We still needed like, dude, like, nice. Of course, right as I leave. We still need to like test more and make sure it's like doable, but it cooks. Like if you just do stick and pop it, that can like handle your entire damage phase, and then just need like a good way to supplement, get your super back, and get orbs, because you need the ×6. Fuck, did I not kill a single thing? Sweet. Okay, yeah, these should even me out. Oh, this will also upgrade this build, which is pretty good. All right, whatever. Sweet. Tired of the whole grapple melee thing. Yeah, I think grapple melee will probably get cooked again before Epic Raid. I'm hoping they fix the mid game on Arc, because I think Arc could be pretty viable. Otherwise, it'll just be on Prismatic, I guess, which Prismatic is fine too. Depends on what you do. Like, okay, if Arc is easy enough to cook up on certain bosses where you can gen the super, gen the orbs, deal a good bit of damage with that super, then I think it's fine. But if it just doesn't work, forcing it's kind of stupid. If it doesn't work easily, forcing it's dumb, and you just might as well be on Prismatic. Geez, is there any benefit of being 450 versus 400? I don't think I'll make it a 450. I don't think you need it. But there is a benefit, like benefit being after Solstice goes away, you're kind of fucked on farming the tier 5s. So benefit being now you can kind of farm them just by going in and doing like world activities and stuff. Oh, what am I doing? Is it the skybox? The fuck was that? Yeah, Jolt's killing enemies. I'm sure there's a way they could make it so that, like, I don't know. There surely is a fix for it. They can make it so the jolt activates later, or any enemy that's jolted by that melee, it counts as a combo blow stack that it's going to give you, and a dodge refund. God damn it. Bro, how is that not, like, killing? There we go. Shit. Dude, I think Llama's passed me on power. What is his power? That or he tied me. Yeah, he's actually 444. I guess he's getting 46 drops. Yeah, he's at my power right now. In 3 days, he went from 0 to like 50. He's been grinding, bro's non-stopping. I'm curious how long it took Fizz to get that. Because, like, I thought the Fizzle was doing, like, 15-hour days, like, on repeat. But, dude, Llama's gotten it done in, like, 3 days. Unless his luck is really good. Oh, you know what? Actually, okay, Llama's also had Solstice, so... I guess he's gotten, like, a 20-power boost, like, immediately. And if he's milking that, he'd probably be pretty effective with it. I didn't really take that into account. Took me 15 hours a day in 5 days. Solstice helps a lot. Okay, okay. Oh, you do it without Solstice. Okay, okay, yeah. If you're doing it without Solstice. I mean, he's done it in what? Today's Thursday, so this is his 4th day. He'll be 450 tomorrow. Guaranteed. There's just no way he doesn't. Followed you on Twitter, only made an account. Massive, massive. I literally just use Twitter to, like, I don't say complain about the game, but share my opinions, I guess. Showcase anything that's broken that needs to be fixed, and then, you know, tweeting to the void because the dev team will never see the tweets, but, you know, it is what it is. fire the gun, please? GG money miners. Fuck you, Blylee. You snapped my neck last night, I think. Were you imposter last night? Did you ever kill me as imposter? I don't remember. Oh, this is 44 now. Nice. You killed me, bruh? Probably. Sounds about right. Bro, you need to work on your alibis, man. I think I was sus of you. It's not your first on my list. I think I was sus of you like every single round because you just like were not talking. Yeah. Good RNG. Oh shit, I'm gonna need to kill these guys, otherwise this guy's just not doing his fucking job. God damn it, man. Just opened Copilot by accident. How's Destiny going? Not bad. I'm close to 450. Today is like a terrible Solstice day. I guess it has Star-Crossed, but I should maybe DM Torty if he wants to run or some shit. I don't know what Torty's fucking up to, bro. Yeah, Solstice goes this week too. It's actually kind of nice. This is the first time an event has actually been useful in, I think, all of D2's history. Stay. Yeah, dude, solo ops, mine's terrible. Like, so solo ops Solstice is just actually so much fucking better. Should be able to get up to 44. And then I'll have like no progress. Yeah, whatever. Oh shit. Also, is this all new? I don't know if the new armor shit is cope or not. I have like mostly new shit on. Does that increase the prime drops or not? Oh my god, my aim. Dude, gotta be a Senate lock-in for me. Dude, I don't know how you play PvP in this game. What up, Clara? I'm good. Are you? Your gears just give more score, and I farmed all the way to 450 with B+. I don't really think it matters. Okay. What the fuck? Don't even weapon kills. Stream like the game? Have you played D2 or no? Like, are you someone who plays? Or game just looked cool? Really? Back here. Wakachi. When will the 451 become available? It'll be when Ash and Iron drops. So, like, a lot of people think you're getting a reset in Ash and Iron. You're not getting a reset in Ash and Iron. Ash and Iron will continue to get us, like, what is the max gonna be? Like 4... Sorry, is it 550? Do we go up to 550? Something like that. And then you can run ultimate. I think as soon as you get over 450, tier 5 start dropping like the norm. So I think that's kind of their goal. 550, yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah. So I think that's like their intent for us to be getting consistent 550s next. They're not even calling it seasons anymore. I don't even know what to call it, bro. All the terminology is like fucked up. They should just call it seasons, in my opinion. But the next, like, I guess we can call it part 2 of this current season. Carry for the new raid. Dude, hit up. I don't usually do carries. It helps if it's like a friend or something. But if you look up like Maddox on Twitch, I know he does a bunch of like teaching runs and carries. I think his account is just Maddox, Maddox. He might be somebody to look into. Should be pretty easy to get into a run with him. I don't know how often he's doing helps or not though. I know he was like streaming almost every night, but truth be told, I have not done much of the raid. Like, there's just really not a huge point to doing the raid, which sucks, but is what it is. So well, that TP's with them. That's cool. Non-ornament require? I do, yeah. I don't know. The black one is just like it's carbon fiber looking and orange. I feel like, okay, one, I'm not a big black and orange fan. Literally any other color with black I think looks cooler. Like black and blue. If it's like a neon color, black and blue, black and yellow, black and like green, black and pink, black and red. Black and orange, I don't know, man. Not for me. And then it's also just like carbon fiber and just like, I don't know, carbon fiber has just been so overdone. the aesthetic of it has just worn off for me. Okay, we still need ability takedowns. Get that out of here. Should be a bunch. Not here to spam, just thought I'd share my work in case you ever want to level up your visuals. I mean, you could DM me on Discord. I usually just ban any bot, but if you tell me your Discord name and you DM me, just let me know. I ban the bots that are like, you know, just like spam you on Discord, but my Discord's pretty easy to find. It should just be, it's just my name. Like, so if you just shoot me with a DM or whatever, go for that. I've only done like 5 full clears of the raid. It's fun, but I don't feel any urgency to get into it. Yeah, dude, it's weird. This is the most I've played any expansion post-raid, but it's also the least I've done the raid post-raid. You always used to have your red borders to go for. Any other god rolls if they didn't have craftable rolls. Also, there's no master, right? Like, when is master supposed to launch? Discord is Clara Jame 4198. How do you add friends? Jame. There you go. Is that not what Epic is? Do you think Epic's the master? Surely not, bro. Surely not. I thought there was supposed to be a master raid. Yeah, I don't know. The masters used to be fun when they'd come out. To be fair, I don't know when they would come out. I forget when master SE came out, but I remember doing master SE challenges with like Llama. I don't know if we did any with Toy. That was when me and Llama started gaming a lot more together because my SE team fell apart and I needed people to raid with, and like I think Llama hit me up or something to do it. And so it was like Llama, Dan, who scouted for us in this most recent raid. Khan was there. I forget who else all we had. But yeah. I remember that just being a good time. Like each week we'd hop on, new challenge for an encounter would be available. So we'd go and try and do that and figure it out. Just a good time. It is. Do you think the Epic is supposed to be the master? Or do you think the feats are supposed to be the master? Okay, okay, that's maybe there's just no master, I guess. I don't really know. Those are good points. I just think the format of master is usually take tanky enemies and please mantle. Take tanky enemies and like turn them into champs. And the feats didn't really do that, so I don't know. Old raids in the portal. Yeah, old raids in dungeons. Give me an encounter to do for like high tier loot every single day, I guess. Like if I had my picks, Vesper's Host final encounters going in there, absolutely, for like some high tier loot. I don't know what other raid encounters like. It'd have to be like quick encounters, like DSC fuses would be sick. I don't know, just shit like that, like just a random selection and then expand upon that every however often they do it. You know Marshix? Yeah, YouTuber, right? I don't know what content he covers, but YouTube. I know that much. That didn't phase. Oh, I'm dog shit. Can I kill him before he TPs? Massive. Venom Scorched the enemy. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever interacted with him. He seems chill, though. I think most people in D2 seem pretty chill. Give me a pink, man. Actually, this should be usable. Knowing there's more to the raid coming soon just kills the interest short term. Explain that. What do you mean? Kills short term interest. What up, Grabby? I'm 4 for 50. I'm close. I'm super close. Vidware started with white gear. I did, yeah. We're about to have a part 2 to that series. Actually, we just ran it again with Sweat, Modern, Clyde, Spop, and Dabs, or Snazzy Rock for anyone who knows him by his government gamer tag. Oh, you're talking raid specific. Yeah, okay. Nah, you're good. I lost the train of the conversation. Yeah, no, that's valid. I agree with all that. I was more so saying, or more so thinking from perspective of like, I'm grinding a lot more right now because I know we have a raid coming up, like the epic raid that you can like, they've said, or at least I've heard that there's a belt tied to it or something. So there should be like another competition. You know, obviously nobody's going to think that it's as prestigious as getting like a real world's first, but it's something to compete in. So I think that's making me like want to play the game and make sure I'm fully prepped for it, which I do like. Like, this is the first time ever in the history of the game that I've felt like I've done a raid and then instantly I need to start prepping for the next raid because it's coming so soon, and I like that. About the belt though, yeah, I've heard there's one tied to it, but I don't know. Even if there's not, a race is still fun. Like, it'll be cool. It'll be cool no matter what. What the fuck am I looking at? Builder rocking. Thanks for adding Discord. Yeah, I'll respond to DMs probably after stream if that works. The build I have is just like mid-level stats, Hoyle Cert, Gunpowder Gamble, Ascension. Nothing crazy. I don't even get my super usually. Like, I've been messing with this setup. So here, I'll go to Orbit. Actually, I don't want to change the build I'm running, but like, because I think it's good for this solo op, so I don't have to worry about picking up ammo crates most of the time because I get like an ammo drop or two. But then if I don't need ammo, I would switch to this build. This build just has better stats. Same exact build. Just different stat layout, so it's more weapon centric. This feels good. Like, both of them feel really good. I don't know if I can actually tell a difference between these two. This one will definitely have better stat uptime and way better super. And my extra super gains are like, what, double? They're pretty much double. But yeah, this one's just more for running double special. This is also a really shitty special setup. Like, I have Choir Mint, but Choir was that like 20? It's 15 ammo gen stat, so it's terrible. This has 20 ammo gen stat, so that's also terrible. If you run it with like Forb has 97 ammo gen stat. If you have, I guess just Chain, because Chain's plus 20. Its base is like 87 or 67, and then this is another like 10 or 12 or something like that. So, or actually, I think this is just, I think it's just 10, right? Yeah, this is just 10 because it's not enhanced. So, Harpy from Spire. Yeah, that'd be a fun one to farm too. Yeah, just get some dungeon encounters in there. Maybe some raid ones. I don't know if they do raids, but why do I farm tier 4 armors? Armor/weapons when I know there's tier 5 coming. Yeah, no, I guess that's a better point. It makes a lot more sense. I was just thinking of it more for prepping for a raid. I do completely agree. Like, doing the raid is useless right now, and it needs to change. Playing the game, though, doesn't feel useless, which I like. It doesn't feel like you're just, like, once again at a point where you're waiting for an entire year just to be able to do the content that you enjoy. Sells GL's printing ammo. Okay. Yeah, I think single shot GLs like that, like breach loaders, have really high ammo gen stat. Like, do I have one on me? No. They should have really high ammo gen stat. And then depending on the perks you run on it, should be making it even better. I don't know what's... I think it has Envious Arsenal. I think you can run Envious Arsenal and that'll improve ammo gen stat by like 20. So you can get it up to like 90. Liar's exotic perk? No. I feel like Liar's is pretty... I don't want to say it's trash, but like... I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I think what would also probably help this game is, like, especially for this grind, if they had a prime focus for the day, to the point that you had, like, I don't say like a 50% chance, but maybe like a way higher chance to get a prime. So if you run that activity, even if it's like Skywatch and it sucks, it's still like kind of just worth it. I guess end of the day, that wouldn't really fix much though, because then people would just only grind on the days where it's something good. Unless there was a lot of portal activities to the point that like it'll be Caldera like maybe once a month. So you gotta grind the other ones. I think that would probably be a good change. Maybe people would hate it. I'm not really sure. I guess at the end of the day, that change would only make things better for people now. So give me pink, give me pink. Fuck off. One to 400 feels kind of good. 4 to 450 feels super slow. Yeah, I think 1 to 350. And then... Or... Maybe 1 to 370 would have been better. 370 to 400 would have been chill. Plus, then you're ending on like an even 400. I'm curious if we're gonna have to do this again, like if or what the power grind is gonna be like from 4 to 5, 450, 550. Oh, there is one back here. God damn it. Where did I make that heavy? Oh, right there. Ooh. Yeah, let's get Ghost. Hold in, bro. Pro, I just found out today, if this epic raid is on a Friday, I think we are LF one man for our team. If the raid ends up being on a Saturday, we're chilling. But if it's Friday, we're gonna have to find a sub for Epic Raid. And the person who's leaving is silence, who like silence is very good, so not great. Surely it's on a Saturday, man. When did you get here? What did you get? You said KFC? Very nice. KFC UK has to just be like better. I'm surprised that's like as common over there as it is. Like you just like that's for me, not one of my favorite fast food places. Not even in like the top 10. So the fact that it does good in the UK is just like crazy to me. Gee, thanks for the Hunter build the other day. Been using it, hella fun. For sure, Wadey. What did I give you? Was it Gunpowder Gamble? I think it's the one I've been just telling everyone to run, unless it's like some weird shit. If you want another build, let me know. I can give you this arc build. It is really good. I dare I say this will be like the best build in the game if they fix certain things. Here, I can show you the build. I have some weird weapons on. Not sure about this drip right now, but okay, so the stats are pretty good as well. You can run whatever super you want. Stick if you just... I would say if you're doing GM, stick is probably really good. Although Arc Staff could be... Well, yeah, GM's style content where you can't switch. You probably want just like Gathering Storm, but Arc Staff is really good. You want Combo Blow, Gamblers, any nade works. Tempest Strike, and then whatever second fragment you want. Flow State or Lethal Current both should work. I think Flow State I use because it's the build is a bit buggy. So while you're amplified, your dodge recharges more quickly is really useful. And then like these are the fragments. And then you run it with Gifted Conviction and then just a couple of mods and shit that help with like certain regen. And then I have it up on Twitter. It is insanely OP. So like the downside is I'll skip to where do I kill this first Hydra? This is just ×3 combo blow with the slide punch, and it just nukes. Whatever. Go 720p. Not the best quality, but as you can see, like when you do your slide melee, it's supposed to proc combo blow and that whole rotation now, but it just doesn't because Jolt kills things for whatever reason. So it kind of sucks a bit right now. But if they fix that, which I'm hoping they will, it'll be really good. You just basically run around sliding. Like here, I'm not killing anything because I lost combo blow. But when it works well. Like where does it start? It starts working like here. There, I'm finally getting my dodge back. So that's like ×1 combo blow. I can get ×2 right here. You just have a really low chance for it to give your dodge back, which sucks. That's ×3. So now you just like nuke shit. This is contest, by the way. This is contest difficulty. Or cutthroat, which is supposed to be similar to contest. It's just actually insane, bro. But yeah, you can see me like running around to get extra dodge energy back. So if they fix it, I think it'll be even better. I just want an excuse to not play Prismatic. Slide melee busted, yeah. Oh, maybe he posted one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he did do it with Gifted. The DR you get is insane too. Like, I think when he posted it though, it might not have worked with combo blow. I'm not sure. Sure, stats again, please. Oh, did you want the stats in the arc one, Ghost? I can show it after this run. This is my ammo gen one. Precision takedowns. Yay. Fluffy, thank you for the 2. Let's go, bro. You got it now? Okay. Whoa. Why did I just say that? I meant to say okay, cool. And then I said okay. Whatever, man. You know? I like the grenade build for Titans. What is the grenade build for Titans? Oh, what a precision kill. Okay, that was a crit, bro. Hunter's the only class I run Prison. What do you run on Titan and Lock? Solar and Arc? Or Solar Strand? I guess you could do Solar. Dude, Titan just has a fuckload of options. I guess in a raid setting, Solar on Titan is probably not viable. For this raid, at least. Okay, yeah. That makes the most sense. I need to set up arc builds, or not arc builds, Titan builds. I think I'll only ever be on probably Prismatic for Titan. I don't see a world where I'm off Prismatic. So I think when I get all the armor, which I'll probably continue armor farming either later today or tomorrow if we get a better solo op. But I need to set up a Skull for mid game build, and then I think end game like DPS build will just always be T Crash. And then I think I need to set it up like I have my Hunter right now. Like the build I'm currently running is for double special and ammo gen, so I need that set up on Titan, and then like just a good mid game build as well. Take a year off Destiny. Is it possible to acquire one still? I don't actually know. I mean, Encore's in the game, so it's a pinnacle op. I don't know if you just get it to drop from completing it, or if you still have to do a quest. So I don't have an answer for you. Someone in chat might know. But it's not like Barodiad where you just can't get it right now. You're saying yes, portal only though? Okay. House is saying yeah, you can. So I would just try running Encore, see if you can get it to drop. It might be a guaranteed drop your first run. I'm not sure. Lucky Pants, Adage plus Osiris Hand Cannon. What is Adage? Adagio or... Cascade Vorpal Nukes. Nah, I have not seen that. Okay, I've heard mixed things though. I've heard like the damage is really good, but your super gain is like worse, or vice versa. I can't remember what it was. This is the... You said the trial is... I don't know what a dodge means, but unless that's the name of it. Oh, okay. Wait, so what do you... Is the Trials one a shotgun hand cannon or no? I don't know if you're talking about the shotgun hand cannon tech or not, because I heard that was like really good, and then I also heard it was really bad, so... There's one that drops, I think, from Trials. Are you just saying you rotate between the two? With Lucky? Oh. Stack up quick and then swap to the other or some shit. Cascade and Whirlpool. Oh. Do you have a link to that? I understand the tech now. That makes sense. It's a gape. Oh, a gape. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, not a dodge. Thank you. It's a gape. Interesting. How good is it? Also, how fucked is it when the rotation ends? Like, do you have to go and reload both or some shit, and then you like have a ton of downtime, or how does that go? No. Okay. About Agrios. Yeah. Oh, nice. Let's fucking go, dude. 47. I don't like it. What is this? Brawler with super? I can just store it for now. Because that can be up. That's a 47 drop. Let me go to power bars. Loaded decimate. Okay, cool. Oh, we are fully even, so we need another drop. Another drop take to 45. Okay. No, I don't disagree. Yeah, that's not bad. Just depends, man. Depends on the situation. Speaking of the Hunter Arc build, when available, the green solo ops GM mode for more melee generation is sick with it. Oh yeah, like increased melee gen, increased melee damage or whatever. Like, isn't it just brawler? Bro, I hit shoulders yesterday. That stretch that I just had was actually euphoric. Felt so fucking good. Dude, swing my sword, motherfucker. I mean, the other issue with that, Fenty, is I have to play Trials if I want the Trials hand cannon. Oh, I'm going over here, aren't I? Holy fucking aim. I might be the worst player in the history of D2. Good news? I hope. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. That's dope to hear. Genuinely dope to hear, bro. It's so hard to gauge. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. The job interviews I've had, like, they usually go that way too, which feels good. But the hardest part, I feel like, is just getting the interview. Like, does that make sense? I feel like nowadays people are really, like, inclined to just take anyone who seems like they have a good head on their shoulders and, like, is logical and just works well with others. But, like, you know, they can't find people like that if they deny them based on resume. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just so hard nowadays. Or, I mean, maybe not. Maybe things have changed in the years that I've been not, what's it called, in, like, corporate work. But, like, you know, that was always the hard part for me. Like, engineering, you just don't hear back from people. Had an email 2 hours later inviting me for an informal interview. 26th of August. Nice. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. You get this job. Easy. Easy clap. Wait, is this 44? Okay, yeah. I see some job postings here and there for Lockheed Martin, and I always want to apply. I just feel like that'd be such a cool company to work at, man. Just like one of the top engineering companies in the world. Fucking the projects they work on are just crazy. Like, good ass company, good place to grow. They're in like the aerospace sector. It's just fucking insane, man. It's one of those jobs like usually you're doing top secret shit, I would imagine there. So you just like can't tell people what you do, which I feel like is just so badass. Like, it kind of probably sucks from a certain perspective, you know, if you're trying to tell somebody what you do exactly and you just like can't tell them specifics. But it's also like pretty badass. You're just like, oh yeah, I can't tell you. I don't think I'd ever get a job there in my wildest dreams though. Like, it'd be so sick, but it's just so competitive, bro. A company like that posts a job, every single person in the area is gonna be applying. She wants to make bombs. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if they make missiles and shit, but airplane stuff would be cool. I also think the aerospace sector is just really neat. Nice little voice crack. I think it's just really neat. I did ME, but to break into, I think breaking into aero would be really cool. Doing it via work, if I ever wanted to go back to like engineering and shit for work, and I think it'd be a better way to break in than to like to get like an aero degree or aero master or some shit. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. I think with aerospace, the applications of the shit that you work on is a lot cooler than like your run-of-the-mill ME job. Light work, no reaction. I think you get it, bro. That's pretty hype. What is, I don't know if have you told me the details of the job, Ghost? I got stupid and mixed a bunch of Titan armor up and got a quad 100 build going with exotic class item. Thought it was awesome. Massive. I don't know if exotic class items are like worth it. I was running it on, like, now I just run my Titan on full Curus, and I actually like it a lot. You get a lot of extra super regen, so you can use like a crash in mid game way more often. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's so sick. I think it's also one of those like sectors that no matter what you're doing, it's just cool. Like, the applications of the physics is cool. It's not like, it's not as like, oh, I'm working on like hydraulics or some shit. I don't know what else would be like a good example, but like certain things require the same like physics, but the applications of them aren't as like badass. GE. GE that I know of is General Electric, so I don't know what GE is in the UK. But that's a big engineering company. I had a professor who worked for General Electric. Dude, I got a random bloody nose today. I haven't had a bloody nose since I was like a child. And it actually like freaked me out. Just like wouldn't stop bleeding. Oh, you had a runny nose. It's General Electric. Okay, yeah. I think General Electric was the first company that came up with like is it frosted light bulbs? I might need to look this up or something. I think one of their hiring processes, if I remember the story, this was told to me by somebody when I was in college. So if I remember the story correctly, like they're hiring like electrical engineers, and one of their like interview questions was like, you know, oh, we want you to, or maybe it was like after they hired and it was like a new hire, they're like, oh, we want you to make a frosted light bulb or some shit. And then it was something that was supposed to be like impossible, and then somebody like designed it and made it, and so that was like an invention that they had. I could be getting the story completely wrong, but it sounded cool. Like they just like give you like an impossible challenge that they like people think isn't possible, and then it is. I don't even know if it was a frosted light bulb. I don't even know if that's a thing. It was something like regarding a light bulb and the material about it. 40% of the people that worked at my old place go to GE. Okay, got you. Do we have any German people in chat? Anyone that can translate whatever the fuck that message means, by the way? Wenn ich hier willkommen, nur will ich kein Englisch sprechen, werde ich bei anderen bekomme ich in Bahn. German, I just looked up Germantown. German to English. Will this dox me? No. I mean, wait, can I? How do I switch these?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was du sagst. Aber du bist herzlich eingeladen, zu bleiben und abzuhängen.
Ja. Ich liebe dich. I think that means I like you. I'm not really sure. Or it means I like dick, which, you know, wildly different results, but same sentence pasted there as well. Weapon takedowns. Yo, so you excited for Borderlands 4? You've also you have a squad to play with. GE made that? I didn't know they. Oh, that's fucking sick. Dude, these companies get up to some weird shit, I swear to God. Like, Rolls-Royce will just be making, like, what is it, like, most of, like, the military submarines for the UK, and then they also just have a car that has a fucking umbrella in the door. Like, what are we talking about, man? I don't know what company it is. What fucking company is that? He does crazy amounts of military weapons. That's sick. I didn't know that. No, it doesn't need a squad. You should hit up Unknown. I think so. I'm planning on playing with Riley and some friends, but I think Unknown's trying to play the game and he doesn't have a squad. And so if you are looking to play with people, he might be worth hitting up. It'll be his first time playing a Borderlands game though, but I think he wants to play it on release, is what I heard from him. No pressure to you, just if you wanted someone to game with. I'm sure with the way Borderlands works, if like your time zones don't link up, you can play together the first day or something, and then like just continue on solo or some bullshit. But just a thought, if you were looking for somebody to play with. Texas Instrument makes javelin missiles? Really? Oh, dude, weapon takedowns, you fucking idiot. What am I doing? No, for sure, dude. No, like, actually just fucking... Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Did they fix this? My company. Bungie dub. Bungie W. Rare fucking occurrence. But a Bungie dub, nonetheless. This counts as a weapon takedown, right? Yeah. He's a real dude. What up, Yapper? How we doing, bro? Typical companies are around for a long time. You need to pivot in order to survive. Yeah, I think you're probably right. They just expand, like... Also, a lot of the technologies, I think, that certain companies develop just end up being really useful to pivot into a lot of other sectors. You know what I mean? Like, Texas Instruments is like just world renowned for like, I think it's like certain, I don't even know what the term would be, like little microcontrollers and shit like that. Like, hence why their calculators are so OP. OP. But like that has to translate into like, you know, really good, probably like I was gonna say navigation systems for like a javelin missile, or like maybe like tracking. I don't know the right fuck, there's a term I'm trying to think of, but yeah, I'm sure it just like very easily translates to other areas. But also, I think a lot of those companies probably... Okay, so like if you were to take like Texas Instrument, if I had to guess, or even GE, probably mainly electrical engineering companies, as like hence their names and the products they make and shit. And so I'm sure they just probably like bid on military contracts if they think they can do it, and then subcontract out to different companies to get things done. Like if they're handling like the brains of like making a javelin missile or something, probably just subcontract out extra. Oh, guidance. That's what I was thinking. Guidance systems. But like if they're like subcontracting that out, I think that would probably make a lot of sense. I'm speaking out of my ass. Like, I have no clue how they actually did it. Maybe it was all in-house, but I doubt it. Weapon kills? I know. I just always forget, bro. Oh my god, a birder. Okay, I don't know where that bullet went. Oh, he's asked other people. Okay, that's chill. I don't know. I just suggested it. Yeah, my issue is like, he'll always ask me late, and I'll always have like shit planned earlier. Like I've been planning on playing Borderlands for a while with Riley and some of his friends. Like we did some BL3, so Dude, Void Overshield looks so cool. Hold up. Let me see this question. If you want a fun ad clear build, Clyde uses Ascension with Ergosum Arc Conductor. Ascension procs Ergosum's Lightning Chain. Doesn't use ammo. Oh, really? That's actually not bad. I just don't know if I want to use Ergo. I need a weapon that does primary. It just wouldn't fit my build. I need a weapon that does the ability to crit. Or has the ability to crit. It's over here. Show character stats. Yeah, I can. If you want to hang out and remind me after this run, I'll try and keep it in my mind. I can show stats. If you're looking for Hunter, I'll just show you the stats that I would recommend building if you're a Hunter main. Just remind me, like literally as soon as I'm close to finishing, just spam like show stats like 2 or 3 times in the chat. I'm a very forgetful person. My mind just wanders, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, you can add him. Yeah, you can add me. Yeah. No fucking way. Okay, I just made a heavy brick all the way over there. And I just missed that. Cool. This really sucks. Of heavy. Tether instead of golden gun. I don't get my super back anyways. For this, like you can see, I'm only half. I guess I could probably build a Goldie if I were to run that because it's a roaming super. It did like go. I don't think Goldie's really gonna help me though. So I just tend to run this. Gold, like low-key, Goldie kind of blows, man. Unless you have a reason to use it, I think Goldie kind of sucks. I will show stats after this. I will not forget. Like this. I hate how many pop-ups there are, bro. They need to change the pop-ups to just be dismissible or I don't even know where so that I can navigate my UI. Okay. If you're doing Hunter, if you just want like normalized... Thanks, Tody. Tody, let me know if you need to run Starcross at all today. If you're running Hunter, I think these are the best stat setup. Like this is the best stat setup you can try and aim for. With class items right now, it's not going to be possible to get all 100s here. But you can get close. So I have 100 class. I think class tends to be the most important especially since with like inmost cert, your class is gonna get fucked over the most because it gets the least regen when you're at ×2. You want to make sure this is 100. After that, I think it doesn't really matter. You can lean like any way. You only really need 70 melee if you're planning on using your melee and then dodging, get your melee back. More doesn't always really help, especially if you're just running like threaded spike. If you're doing combo blow with dodge, like 70 for class item, 70 for melee should be fine. So it really depends on what you like to use, but I like the spike, and I don't think over 70 really helps that much. You also definitely don't want to spend an extra 100 stats going into 200, so I just kind of make it even hundreds. Like 100 super is good. It depends in mid game if you're going to be using your super or not. Some supers you could probably get away with using anything that's roaming. So like Silk Strike's really good. Goatee's really good. I don't know if you could use a tether and build a tether in time to get another one back for damage, but you might be able to. Don't you need 70 though? Please correct me if I'm wrong. You want 70 melee and you want 70 class at least, I think. I do 100 because I think the extra regen helps a lot. 100 grenade. I think grenade stat's good too. Your grenade will come back really quick with Hoyle. If you are doing inmost cert, which inmost is just Hoyle, by the way, just same thing. 100 grenades really good because you can just spam inmost. I really like that. You can just grapple the ground and only use half your grenade, but it still procs 10 seconds of inmost. It still activates your Heart of Inmost light regen, so really good. And then I like 90 health, as much health as you can get, because I don't know. There's times where you're 1 HP. If you're running powerful attraction or even 2 powerful attractions and you dodge, you will just get full health. It's OP as fuck. People say health is useless. I just think they're stupid. I don't know. If you have Devour, sure. Maybe you don't need health. If you're on Titan with Knockout in a non-Brawn activity, I think, like, sure, you don't need health. But, like, Hunter, you want health. The only other way to heal is through that with Facet of Purpose or Recoup, which Recoup kind of isn't even needed. I could probably take Recoup off, but, you know, I don't know if there's anything better there. For the 70 is equivalent to prior Hunter stats, yeah. You feel the health difference on Hunter. Oh, yeah, I know. There's times in contest. Even, this is why I say to use it. At least up to, like, 50 health. Most of the time when you dodge, you're going to pick up, like, 1 or 2 orbs. 100 health on pickup with Powerful Attraction is so nice, dude. There's so many times where I've been doing stuff and I'm about to die, and I just use my class ability and I'm back to full health. It is a game changer. It saves your life on repeat. It is probably the biggest crutch in the game right now, but, like, any crutch that exists, you should just be using. That is my main build with no weapons. If you need to generate ammo, well, okay, like, first things first. If you want to generate heavy, you can still generate heavy really easily. You want a weapon that has decent ammo gen. This has 50. I say anything above 50 is decent. 70 and above is good. So you want, like, decent to good ammo gen. Just tag shit up, make sure you're killing stuff, and just make sure you're running 1 or 2 finders. You could probably pull off 2 finders to give yourself heavy. So you can still get a ton of heavy to gen between damage phases with this build. If you want to run double special and get even more heavy gen, let's say it's super quick intervals between damage phases, and you just need more ammo per brick, then I run this build. It lowers all the base stats to around 70, 50 for health, and then it focuses on 140 weapons. Same exact build. These stats are just more ammo gen centric. And then any other build I have is just like high damage, high weapons, high super for damage. This is an arc build, which is pretty good. I was showing off earlier. This one kind of doesn't fully work because it's the gameplay loop is broken a bit. But if they fix it, this will be, like, one of the best builds in the game as well, I think. But yeah, these two are the main things that you should run. I think both of these builds also, you can take Gunpowder Gamble off, do Stylish, use with a bunch of different weapons. It's very easy. Yeah, okay, you saw that. Okay, perf. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Might need to redo my stats. I'm currently at 2588, 147, 140, 60, 20. Yeah, I would probably change Ugly Ass Hunter. I like this only because the helmet, like, this helmet ornament, like, takes the cloak off, and I like it. Or the hood. Why screen Last Wish? They're doing every raid flawless. The fuck is Llama's Drip? Is he Patrick the Star? Yep. actually really like this color. This reminds me of old Nike Mercurial cleats that I had when I was like in 7th or 8th grade. They're sleek as fuck. A little salmon color. Crazy with the different helm. I know, but there's not many like I actually don't think this helmet looks horrible, but like, I mean, I want the helmet to not that looks really bad. Wait, that actually wait, can I hold up? Let me do it in drip so I can actually like see what it looks like. That actually kind of goes fucking hard. Yeah, there's not many that like take it off. I think that helmet looks pretty decent. I could do the Mactix helmet. That always looks good. I don't like how this has the hex pattern. Isn't there another? That doesn't look good. Raid helmet actually doesn't look bad. This helmet looks okay, actually. This looks pretty good. But yeah, not many of them take the helmet off. Where's the cat? Oh, the cat shade's horrible, bro. Actually, it's not horrible. Never mind. It actually looks kind of decent. But yeah, I don't know. I actually think this helmet's not that bad. I kind of like it. Speed. I think we're the 23. Let's go, bro. Yeah, I agree. You have to find the right shaders. Yeah, does that answer you? Answer you with the stat question? Hopefully it helps. I think your two builds are one spec into all stats, all at 100 for mid game. No real reason to go over 100 for Hunter. And then no weapons. And then the other one is just like, you know, make sure you're running weapons to gen ammo. Okay, yeah. If you want my advice for, I don't know what your power level is, but the best way to farm armor by far, in my opinion, instead of trying to put together a build, you can put together like 8 builds at a time. And cut, clip it, upload that drawn to YouTube. You've got a build video right there. Steal it, Toady. You're the build guy. What was I gonna say? If you want my advice, I would just farm whatever solo or pinnacle op it is for the day for the distorted, as long as it's productive to do. And then stack up a bunch of fucking armor. Like if I, let me see. If I search lustrous armor, this will be all of my, you can't see this number. This is all of my Titan and Hunter armor. I think about 100 or 90 of these is probably Hunter. The rest is Titan. You'd go for, I would say just go for 100 pieces of armor for any class, and then go to D2 armor picker with Canary, so that it has your +5 stat thingy. D2 armor picker with Canary. Select your exotic. If I want gift conviction arc build, then I can select my stats just like that. Select your stats, make one build at a time, select the armor, masterwork that shit. I got precision, we're not doing this. And then go to the next build and just keep going. It's like so easy. I think the old raids are even worth playing for fun. My cat's on my bed. Does the camera pick her up? It's hard to see, but that's her butt. This is... Oh, I can't do this. That's like her outline. Precision takedowns. All right, cool, man. Yeah, I think they're only for fun. You can go for contraband armor if you want. I don't know if it's worth it. Black sheets with black cat. True. It's a mistake. Easy way to lose the cat. It's for her camouflage, you know? Fend off intruders. Dude! I'm resetting precision takedowns and it gives me 5 more. This game knows what it's doing, bro. Just hit heads. I'm lazy, bro. Too easy to reload. Nah, usually I do it, but I don't know. It's just so fast that I can run around and throw a little dagger at enemies and not have to, you know, actually aim. Oh, that's not an enemy. There's my orb. Cool, cool. I'm out of heavy, bro. Best power melee in the game? I love Spike, bro. I forget if you're a hunter. You are. Are you a full hunter main speed, or you just play a lot of hunter? Let's go to ATP. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I love this melee. I used to sleep on this thing, which I don't know. I don't know if I like. It's kind of one of those things where I think maybe I didn't sleep on it. Maybe most of the community did, and then it like just slowly DR became more and more OP and shit. I don't know. Maybe I was always behind on the wave for this. I used to think it wasn't that OP. Maybe it got damage buffs and shit, but it feels so good under power. It's so easy to use. You can just sever anything that you think is going to nuke you, and its output is, you know, halved. Just very useful. 95.5. Okay, yeah. Hunter's best over Titan and Warlock right now. Nah, I think Titan's the best overall right now. I think Warlock is kind of second. You could even say Warlock is the best because you just like almost always need a Warlock. If you're looking at things from like a contest mode experience, Cenotaph and Speaker Sight and having a well lock, even a song lock, are some of the most important things in the game. They're like straight up, they're the most important thing in the game. You can't really do damage if you're always dying, so like you need a well. It's like every single meta is well. I think Hunters have some of the most OP builds with like their melee, but I don't think in a raid setting that's as usable. So I think they're kind of the least useful of the classes right now. Three tangles. Give me the +5. Give me the +5. I literally don't die at all on the contest raid. No, I agree. Hunter's like the best for solo play and like survivability and stuff. I just don't know if it like offers as much to the team. I do think there's certain levels to it that are like overkill. Like it'd be great if you could do all that and then also put up as much damage as a T-Crash Titan. You just can't. You're just not doing that at all. Unless you use like some more of the like techie stuff like Arc Hunter now. And you build into your Arc Hunters dealing like the most damage, your Grapple Hunters dealing the most damage, but in any practical setting, I think it's, you know, you're just getting gapped by a Titan. Extending debuff. Yeah, see, okay, so like that's what I did too, but I think like, okay, if you were to compare 2 Warlocks and 4 Hunters compared to 2 Warlocks and 4 Titans, that the Titans are gapping every single day of the week. T-Crash is just way too strong. It's way too easy to hit. It might have some slight downtime against certain bosses, but in this raid, it just worked perfectly against every single boss. And it hits like 20% harder than a Goldie, so that's just going to add up over time. I just want, like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, you could make Celestial stronger, but then the argument will be, okay, no matter what, you can use Celestial against any boss. So, Celestial is probably, like, more guaranteed to use over T-Crash, even if it's harder to hit your crit. You could also make the crit not matter as much for Goldie and just make them even. I don't really know. I don't really know what should happen. I don't think there's a great answer. I just think all classes in the game should have one equally hard-hitting, basically instant cast super. And I think different situations is fine. As long as like all the supers kind of work in like 80% of situations and then some are better for others, then that's fine, I think. Oh, I need ability takedowns? What the fuck? Small possibility that I was the reason we didn't clear final because I was on Hunter. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance, bro. Like, I think after we cleared final, what I learned is, like, no matter what you had, you probably should have been able to clear final, but the more Titans and crashes you had, the more leeway you had for anyone not playing perfect during your final stand. Like, we had Llama, when we cleared, had a very bad final, not very bad final stand, but a bad final stand. Like, he didn't proc bait and switch and fumbled the rotation. Another player didn't proc bait and switch. I was Galley. I did like Galley swap to Celestial into, or Tractor into Celestial, extend, pop Celestial, and then like Galley for the team or whatever. And I think everybody else was like pretty decent with theirs. But like, you know, 2 players not procking bait and switch and one of those players like not getting off as much rockets as they can and still clearing, I think there's a lot of room for error. You think they need a buff? Hunters? I think what I'd love to see in the sandbox is every single class just have a instant cast damage super that is equally as strong as the others. That's what I'd love to see. That, or Bungie explicitly come out and they make it very apparent that if you want to be a high DPS player on day 1, you need to be playing Class A. If you want to be able to really survive well, Class B. If you want to support your team and buff their damage, Class C. You know, like Warlocks already fit that support role. I think you would typically kind of think of Hunters as the DPS based on like they're kind of like a skinny assassin rogue like type class, but right now they're kind of more the tank in the game with all their DR, and Titans are kind of the DPS. So I don't know. I think if they came out and they just explicitly said that they're making it more class based, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But this game's not really an RPG. Each class should be able to do close to what the other classes can do. So I don't know. Try soloing Wyvern? Nah, I'm so over solos, bro. Solos, I don't know. Solo Witness put me off, bro. I'll do other solos if they look fun. That one just doesn't look fun. It's just grapple melee. So much can go wrong in grapple melee. Fake numbers at the start of damage. What does that mean? To be fair, one issue with the game right now is all numbers that you see don't line up with health bar or wipe screen damage. So if you're taking that into account, it's pretty rough. I'm not proccing the fucking damage thing. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. It's actually a cool ship. What do we get? Precision. But don't worry, Strand Warlock is gonna be support. It'll be give woven mail. It'll be sit AFK and weave walk now for 10 seconds to give your teammates like 10 seconds of woven. It's gonna be so meta defining, bro. You're not even ready. Actually might be top 10 most useless changes I've ever read in the patch note. I don't know. It's not going to be a new one though. There's no way it's going to be a brand new like version of a raid. That's just not in the cards for Bungie. ACal does wonders with Arc Hunter. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea actually. I didn't check out Assassin's Cal. I did it with Gifted. Holy shit. Assassin's Cal Arc Hunter might actually be good with that slide melee. If you're referencing that and others. Light Ranger? Fuck no. Light Ranger doesn't do shit, bro. Light Ranger used to be my goat, and they took it away from us. Oh yeah, true, Toady. You could just do like max health stat, and then just half your abilities on Strand don't even generate orbs anyways, so you just won't be able to get orbs, but you know. Where are my bullets going, bro? What the fuck just sniped my shit? Yeah, it does kill. This damage doesn't make sense. Sometimes I do like a fuckload, and then other times I don't. So are you making a Strand build? Is that what you're trying to do, or are you just like fucking with it? I guess to be fair, Speed, I know you're trolling when you said that, but if that class has a really easy time of getting woven, which like it should, Cobb is out. I know. Yeah, it's been out. Health on orb pickup's not that bad. Like that's the same as Hunter basically if you're off Goldie. Just want to grapple on Warlock. Oh. Does it not have a blessing type thing? Melee kills heal you. Does it not have anything of that sort? I guess I think of that because I have it on Prismatic Hunter, but I forget where that comes from. Does that even come from? I guess is that organic to Void? How's that better already? Is better already even worth using or no? You use the dog on it, but might be better than recoup now. Or just healing over time. There's an L? Why? I know it can get like interrupted or whatever, but we're not getting that orb. How does... Okay, that did work. Bruh. For sure. I wanted that melee to miss. Wait. Okay. It should be the most recent thing on our news. It was like 3 hours ago. Yeah, you can also do exclamation point. Yeah, I mean, that's a link too. Exclamation point twid or twab works here. Warlock more than well merchant. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if this would be good, but Warlocks with an ability or an exotic where they could tether themselves to another player. If they like leaned full into support, they could tether themselves to another player, and like any healing that that player gets, the Warlock also gets like 50% of. Almost like tether, but instead of damage, it's like healing. Same with like DR. I feel like that'd be so sick. Just fully lean into the support lock thing. Let's go tier 3. Whatever. I don't know. I'm on normal difficulty. I'm 444. Like, just how it is. I feel like if you're high power, I feel like in general, unless you're at like certain deltas, if you're struggling, it's a bad modifiers on or some shit. What type of half-ass Marvel rival ability is that going to be? I mean, yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just thinking out loud here. The game is in a weird spot, in my opinion, with the meta, because you have like these classes that are forced to play support, but they're not explicitly support classes, and people are like never happy with that. People want to play like aggressive lock playstyles and shit, which is fine, but it's just like not in the meta. What the fuck was that? Light level check. Fodder. I'm close, salty. Do you love your videos on LFG raids? Always a good time. Yo, thank you, bro. I need to get into LFG mines for this raid, actually. I haven't seen what it's like. It's all bosses, kind of like Kingsfall. So it's like got me kind of not wanting to do it. I don't want to be stuck on like Korra Ghost or some shit for like 6 hours, but okay, well, like what is my threaded spike doing? It just bounced off this guy like a bouncy ball. And that didn't open the depot. Okay. Destroyed it. When I raid and the locks are asking punchers and Titan to run tractors so they can DPS. I SMH my head. Yeah, if you're a well-lock, the fries in the bag, man. I mean, Sanguine's actually pretty good, though. Just it depends on what you're doing. Drop well, run Sanguine. If you hate being bottom of the DPS leaderboard and somebody makes you feel like shit for that, like, you just gotta not playing with that person, man. It's as simple as. I was bottom on my team by a mile. I didn't get shit for it. Like, it just, I don't know. I have my role. I'm doing my role. I could have definitely cranked out probably, like, way more damage than I actually had, too. But I just, like, was way more worried about not fucking my roll up. Because, like, you fuck that roll up once, you're just throwing. You throw a good run, that's all on you. You know what I mean? And, like, in hindsight for what? Oh, what did I just delete? Hold up. Did I delete something important? Way more. You know what I mean? And, like, in hindsight for what? Oh, what did I just delete? It's like, you fuck that roll up once, you're just throwing. I could have definitely cranked out probably, like, way more damage than I actually had, too. But I just, like, was way more worried about. Oh, I got not two heavies. Okay, cool. Damage ego in 6-man raids. That's what, like, Mac tweeted, that, like, people on Twitter were, like, telling him he's shit or something because of his damage being so much lower. It's like, dude. Yeah, I get that it's annoying, but, like, you're literally listening to people with, like, lukewarm temperature IQs. Like, it's just. These people's opinions mean nothing, man. They don't know what they're talking about. 30% below people of the same class. Well, I guess what I'm more so saying is, like, I was Hunter, but I was doing mechs. So, like, 50 weapon. I was Hunter, I was doing mechs. I was tractoring, doing mechs. I'd like sniper and Goldie, you know, like I was only 3-shot Goldieing to Gen Orb so my Titans could get more T-Crash. Day one, yeah. But the main reason was our Sanguine locks could pump. The way that we had it set up, we were on 3-shot Goldie, so it wasn't like we were on Celestial. We get supers back really quick and then print orbs for our Titans to just crash. And I had inmost cert. So I would just run around grappling and staying alive from the beams, doing tractor, doing the rings. It worked, bro. Like, I don't know. If it works, don't fix it. Or if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of shit. But also, I think the downside to having locks do that is they have no DR. So if they get hit by the beam, they're kind of fucked. Dash is really good for movement, so I'll give him that. Jesus Christ, man. But then that's one of your well locks. If your other well lock wasn't sustaining, which I don't know how easy it was to sustain. Actually, I think we had another warlock doing super. So I do think we had one well lock actually. But if for some reason your warlock wasn't sustaining, you want the other lock over there. I think we actually had a Prisma lock and a solar lock on our clear. 3 Titans and me on Hunter. Three to 4 Nighthawks a phase. What was your orb gen situation? What was your full like setup like? Like, what was your full super setup like? Who was on what super? But either way, even if you're doing that, you're still hitting like way less than a Titan. You're missing 20% damage per super. Yeah, that's also another pretty important point. 3 crash, 2 well, 1 hunter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're set up like two. Yeah, okay. So I guess you're set up 2 wells are just giving you orbs, depending on. I don't know if your warlocks were just spamming whenever they got super. But I guess it's kind of adjacent. But they are going to be getting supers less often than a hunter, because a hunter would be on roaming and genning half as many orbs, because a hunter gens double the orbs. I don't know. Just depends. I would argue if you were on normal Goldie, you would have gotten more Goldies off and allowed your Titans to crash more often, which would have been higher damage, but I'm not sure. Like in my head, you getting 3 Celestials off is probably possible. I don't know about 4. But I think if you were on Goldie, you would have enabled your Titans, which you said you had, what, 3? To all get off an extra crash, which would have been better than your 3 Goldies. I don't know. I'd have to see it. Oh, my cat is snoring. Kind of dumb that Hunter Goldie was Celestial, just inferior to T-Crash. Yeah. Just stupid. I don't know, though. I don't actually know how much a Crash hit for on contest, because I think my Goldie hit like 7k or 6k or 5 or something like that. I don't know if Crashes hit that much. Maybe that has a higher crit multiplier. I'm not really sure. That boss. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Goldie hits really hard on that boss. I'm not sure if that boss is precision based or not. I'd have to see what a Crash hits. I know like Wyvern Crash damage wise would show maximum 7k. And not contest. That was OG 5 feet. I don't know. I'll have to see. Stick on Wyvern. Interesting. Speed, you have a VOD? Interesting. Yeah, if you have it, link it. I'm curious. I just want to see your final. I want to see how many goldies you're actually like getting off. You said start your stick since I was climbing, didn't do mid game build. See, I just disagree with that. Like I did the climbing. Climbing was rough, bro. I mean, if you're fine, you're fine. I'm curious how you, like, survived. Because you just get spammed with imps. And no DR, no invis would be really, really rough there. Ascension. How'd that work though? Okay, so like you ascend, not gifted, I'm assuming, right? Or what did you do, gifted, and then swap to like Star Eaters? Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's just interesting. Oh, I already picked the special up. We had hunters for that. We had 2. I think we just did, or I was the one jumping, so I just did invis with Tanashas and Inmost Cert, and I would just get up to a new level, proc DR, kill everything, stay invis. Cool. Who's asked about? Okay. Yeah, just final boss DPS. I'm trying to see what yours look like. I'll compare it to like llamas. I want to see what llamas is. Llama is Titan. I want to see like how many crashes you actually get off, and then, or not crashes, goldies, and then compare that to crashes and then crash damage. Genuinely curious now. Yeah, I agree, House. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think Hunters could use another better super too. Like, Hunters only really have Celestial or Blade Barrage. Actually, okay, yeah, Blade Barrage would be sick to see on Prismatic. Just kind of the current meta is like really weird because like Goldie only works when you hit precision. Like you couldn't use that on Wyvern basically, unless you got like really lucky, I guess. And then I don't know. What? If the boss's crit lined up right as you were shooting, maybe it'd work. Give me pink. Oh, let's fucking go. That's a 47. Nice. Okay, so this should have gotten me 45. I think. Oh, we still have the German thing up. Yeah, that'll be a +3. So I'm 45 and 1/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be able to get 5/5, and then another drop will give me to 46. Okay. Nice. That's pretty huge. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, we need to even those out. Let me check Llama's channel.
Introducing the second-generation Blink Video Doorbell, designed to give you complete peace of mind no matter where you are.
Holy fuck. Llama's volume. He's hitting 66. So this is about the same as 5 feet. 66, maybe. That definitely goes up a lot if you're on, like, Prisma. Yeah, I want to see your... 9K doesn't sound right to me, but I could be wrong. 9K for a Goldie sounds insane. It's just a damage phase. Can I not mute, bro? Holy. Yeah, okay. So that's... Surely that's a crit. Like, Celestial crit. Out of well, I believe. This looks out of well. Yeah. But that is okay, so this is what I've heard from Crash. I've heard Crash shows like first things first, numbers like I don't think matter because like this number isn't the number you're gonna see on the scoreboard at the end, I don't think, nor is this number how much is dealing to the health. So like while 6900 probably means that this is more than the Crash is hitting, a Crash should hit harder with I think it was Courage. Yeah, okay, you'll hit harder with Courage too. Yeah, I just don't know how this can be. I've also heard that this hits around 10% more than it shows damage number wise on the health bar. Curious hits like less, but I've also just known that it's like a 20% difference. I'm curious how much you do get pretty good regen. I don't know what Titan regen looks like. I'm curious if Titan regen looks the exact same. That's a lot faster than I'd expect for a non-roaming. That's pretty OP. That's obviously like non-radiant, yeah. So that's 2 goldies. 3. Okay, maybe you do get 4. Oh no. There's no chance. Okay, you get 3. Yeah. Drip the fuck out too. Let me see this shit. Dripped the fuck out. Let me watch llamas again. I'm curious if his regen's the same. So that's 1 for him. I guess it's about the same. Let's see how many he gets. Silence and Talk just hit their second. His regen's terrible. Why is he getting such bad regen? Is that wait, is that his second crack? Wait. Dude, his regen is terrible. I'm curious if we got 3 or 4. That's Talk's third. For sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's maybe we don't get 4. Where are you guys at health wise? You're between the O and the R when you start. Between the O and the R. I mean, dude, you were significantly higher than us though. That's a fuckload of difference. Wait, where do you end up after second phase? Random phase I found. No, it's still a good phase. I mean, where do you end up? That's what I want to know. At the K. I think we end up around the same spot. Yeah. Okay, so you had a good phase. Okay, so hold on. Let me watch this phase for Llama. I guess our first phase is really bad and our second phase is really good. I think you're likely the same, or I don't even know. Or your first phase is probably good and your second phase is bad. So he crashed once, twice. 3 times. Okay, his first phase, he got 2 crashes off somehow. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to compare. What do... Okay, let me see Silence. Silence a gamer. Let's see how many crashes he gets off. So that's 1 crash for Silence. It's a Nova. Talk hit his second. Silence hit his second. Llama hit his second. Talk hit his third. Silence third. Llama third. Oh yeah, I guess they only get 3 off. I was expecting 4. I'm not gonna lie. CS2 folder? Oh, do I have a CS2 folder? It's probably just clips and shit. One every 3 I hit 4 goldies. Yeah, that's fair. I know, I'm trying to think of what... Like, I know I did a 5 feet and I've hit 4 before. Actually, hold up. Let me see. Let me see my damage rotate, because this should be, damage-wise, comparable to contest. Sorry. Oh, wait. I think we outbreak. Never mind. Yeah, we outbreak. That's not comparable. Outbreak just the GOAT. Oh no, maybe Celestial Hunters can compete with Titans more than I give credit to, but I think it just depends on the boss, man. Like, it depends on boss and health bar and which numbers are accurate. Like, it's low key. We have means for testing, but those testing means mean nothing. Like, I don't know. Sexy one tap with a pistol. I don't know about all that. Get YouTube Premium, bro. I have a I don't watch YouTube that often. I personally think if you make YouTube over $15 a year, or sorry, if you make YouTube $15 a month or more as like a partner, maybe crazy thought, just give me YouTube Premium for free. I don't know how much money I've made that company over the last like 3 years, but it's a lot. A lot more than $15 a month. Like, I don't know why I can't get thrown a bone, you know? Ads on your own video. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. Just crazy. $20K after 2 phases at most. 10% diff. Yeah, but that's not just Goldie. Like, you can, I don't think it's easy to just say like Goldie's 10%. Like, it's just, I don't know. Without isolated testing, like, you know, too hard to say. But 5% lower, 5 to 10 than our best Titan, so definitely a loss, but with debuff extensions. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not disputing it. I don't know. Just more so saying I don't know. It's just so hard to compare everything, bro. from 400. Probably a good like 2 weeks, but I'm not like grinding just for power, you know. This is the first day in like a week and a half or 2 weeks that I've, or maybe it's been more like 3 weeks. This is the first time since Solstice drop that I'm actually like trying to grind power after the first 2 Solstice days. So actually, yeah, it probably makes sense that now I'm like 2 weeks in, because the first 2 Solstice days were probably part of my like, were probably like the latter half of that first week or something. So I don't know. It's really not that bad with Solstice. Where's that heavy crate, bro? I just saw it. Fuck, whatever. That's unlucky. Interact with that. I did. I agree, Wahlberg. They're interesting. Most of them seem pretty negligible, but yeah, Solstice is OP, bro. I mean, I don't even think Solstice is smart to pull your stuff until you're 400 because it's guaranteed +3s, but if you did it, it probably skyrocketed you. Ability kills. Here, Speed, if you're still here, we can do more testing with it, but I'll show you the arc DPS, the arc hunter, if you want to see that. One of my buddies got a clip of it. I don't know how like how optimized it is, but let me see. Look at the chunks. Every big chunk you see is his melee. The super regen you get is like insane from the pulse as well. So you just do like this, and then he's on Star Eaters, so he'll dodge as soon as he gets super. He gets ×6 right away. He'll pop and swap to Raiden. It's just fucking insane. He didn't reproc his turret either. I look, you think Anarchy's probably just going to be better than this weapon for it, unless Anarchy's... He just proc bait and switch for the first time there. He probably won't get super for final, I guess, but, you know. I mean, 2 of those supers. I'm curious where he lies. Oh, he will. Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. Let's see if there's damage. Where's my cursor? Show damage. 196k to like 154. Oh, I guess this guy had 190. I don't know what class he was playing, but still, like, I don't know. It seems pretty OP. Yeah, it's Star Eaters into Raiden, super and melee stat, both buff it. It's crazy. Raiden Flux, I think when you land 3 shots, it gets up to like 70% increased damage. So you get like 30% multiplier from your melee, 45, I think it is, from your super, 70 from Raiju, 60 from 60 from, what is it called? 60 from Star Eaters. I think Star Eaters is 60. And then Shield Crush is like another 25. I think it's all multiplicative. Maybe the male, maybe some of it's additive, but it seems like it's all multiplicative, I think. I'm curious what T-Crash hits for in that setting. But I'm pretty sure each combo is at least equal to a T-Crash, so I think you can get like 3 or 4 of those combos off. Or some shit. Not really sure. I might be spewing. Maybe the super is more like 2 T-Crashes for roaming supers. I don't know if it's actually like significantly better. I mean, somebody there still hit 190, so I'm curious what they did. Let me actually... Yeah. Star Eaters and then swap. What is Blood doing on her there? What the fuck? Don't fall off the map. I did not pick that shit up. Fuck. Well, respect. Doing good. Let me see if that went to the post. Can I not refresh? There we go. Hello, dim. Can I get my... I might just go to the tower. All right, I need to go to the bathroom anyway. I'm gonna run to the tower. I need this drop. Be right back. What's up? How are you? Good? Hi. Wow. Okay, I did get a 455. Hello? Okay, cool. Sweet. Whatever, I don't need any of that shit. Just let it go to post or dismantled. All right, cool. Precision. Dude, that is like the worst spawn possible. God damn. Oh my god, my aim. Dude, they just move so fucking sporadically. And half my shots that hit their crit don't count. Sweet. Class item. I do need that. What am I at? Heavy weapon chest armor. Oh, my Titan. Oh. My Titan mark is one of the things that's over. I guess that doesn't matter. I just need a chest and a heavy, and then I can get a +3. Or if one of those drops +3, that'll be huge. I mean, dude, it really just depends. Like, I'll stream it if I can, but I'm predicting I'm gonna be in a situation where the epic raid drops right when Borderlands launches. So we'll see. If I'm able to play it at launch, I'll probably play it that first day or two on stream, and then have to hop back onto D2 to like prep for epic raid if there's like important shit to do. I also don't want to be like playing a completely different game when it launches. I don't want anyone on my team to be worried that I'm not like playing the game on reset, you know? Yeah. Is it Llama's gonna pass you in light level grind? Oh yeah, I know, bro. He was so far behind. I think he actually has already passed me. The only thing is, like, I mean, yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but he should have saved this power grind for like next week, because he's kind of like, I don't want to say hard trolled, but like, I don't think he has much tier 5 armor, so I think his stats are gonna be, I guess his mid game stats won't matter, like he'll just be on Titan the whole time, but he's not gonna be somebody who has other classes prepped in a situation if we need him to flex, which is kind of bad. But what just happened? Why? Won't matter, like he should have saved this power grind for like next. I missed the combatants defeated. I don't know, he kind of did this at the launch of the season too. Like, just didn't play the game to upload some builds, which is, I mean, it's not an end of the world, but I think we kind of wanted him to grind more. I just want to make sure everybody on the team has like good armor sets going into the raid, because like, I don't know. I think if we're likely to get another boss, it's likely to be a harder final stand check. So just need like optimal shit. Or for some reason, I guess Talk will be able to flex, but if for some reason we run like a bunch of arc hunters, because that shit's like OP, I think Talk would have to flex and Llama probably won't be able to flex because of armor. Not sure, but Mines. They yearn. Let's get modern. Bro. There's like actually nothing good to grind. Actually, their Pinnacle Pops is decent to grind for armor today, but oops. What is it? It's Starcross today. All right, what do we got? Kinetic, which we don't need because that's 47. Solo ops again. My goat. What is going on? Fuck, what was I even saying? Never mind. I don't even know. How many drops have I think I've gotten actually one drop today in 3 almost hours. Where the fuck is my tangle? Okay, for sure, man. About you? I think we're the 11. What's good, bro? Holy shit. What are we up to today? Bro, can... Okay, cool. Why going solo this again? He cleared it, no? I think he's doing it on lock. And he's going for 2 phase on Hunter. Might be possible. Might be really rough. I like surely Hunter melee build gets nerfed again, bro. Not that he's using that for that, but Jesus Christ. Okay, tracking to ghosts. Got a heavy. Okay, so now we can just get a. Oh wait, no, I do still need a chest, don't I? Yeah, because I didn't get a chest that one run. I missed my fucking side objective. Star across the chest today. Could do it. Love getting like shitty looking purple shells, man. What let me see. What is the rocket? See what rocket rules I have. Oh wait. Dim. Where's the raid rocket? Clown. Desperate. Fuck. Do I have another one? Choke Loop Explosive. Recon. They've been chill. Really mid drops though. What do you get up to? What's new on the ranch, bro? How are the cows? Bro. Done throwing hay. Dude, aren't hay bales like 50, 60 pounds, some shit like that, or 100 pounds? They're like mad heavy. 35? That's not bad. Hey, babe, let me know when you want to come back home to your children instead of going to war for us in Caldera. The front needs me. Sorry, babe. Maddox, you doing epic raid? You have a team for epic raid? Maddox and the broke bitches, is that what you call yourself? Huh? £65, yeah, that's crazy. Details? Nah. It should be August like 13th, I think. You will never call me broke. I didn't say you're broke. I said like the rest of your team, like Maddox and the broke bitches. Like you're the sugar daddy to the team, like, you know. August 13th? Okay, so what I meant was September 13th. My fault, code. Die, pussy. Go 200 build at the moment. I see way too many. Loyal cert. Loyal cert. Run Ascension and either Stylish or GPG. That's all you need to do. You can do Grapple Hunter build if you want. I just don't think it's really needed in a lot of content. Unless you're playing on like Mythic difficulty. I don't think it's really needed. Unk. Do I meet Unk or unknown Unk? If you ain't got money, then stay. If you ain't got money, then stay away from me. That's fair. I agree with that. I agree with that. On repeat. Estimation when builds, I know what not to use. I fuck with that actually. Don't you play Warlock though? Resident support bitch. No, yeah, I was curious if you were... I feel like you've been more into PvE lately, like helps and shit, so... I was curious if you're actually going for, like, trying to put together a raid team and shit. I know you mentioned it. Just wasn't sure. What am I doing? Who's my guy? Don't know where I'll be on next raid comes out. Okay. Are you responsible for every team blowing up? Dude, our team might be exploding now, but yes. Dude, you're lucky you're replacing a player. Like, otherwise your team would be on the pipe bomb list. I have a few, bro. Like, Derek's team. Dude, Derek's finding a fucking IED in his mail next time he goes to check it. Like, I have to kill someone on that team. Like, it just... If they're not going to break up on their own, I have to break them up. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take Spider Breeze out. Like, it just is what it is. I've heard that Zazzy's leaving John team potentially, so... ATP is now safe. Yeah. Who else, bro? Who else is not breaking up? I've heard some things about Team Nuts, maybe. So, I don't know. Otherwise, I might have to kill Melito. We'll see. ID in the mail is crazy work. Dude, United States Postal Service. Fucking assassinmail.com. Like, it'd just be so easy. They can't legally check your mail, so they can't legally tell if it's a pipe bomb. I want to test something. Not for sure. Let's just like black screen me and make me wait for sure, for sure. Shade is infiltrating now? What does that mean? Shade is... Oh. Yeah. Is Shade on a team now? Spearable Melito? Somebody else has to leave the team, otherwise he's dead. What's my chocolate roll? What is this? Wait, Vex, what the fuck? Give me the Cabal. Wait, is this the boss? Fuck. My bad. Run the boss. Sacrifice luck instead? Yeah, that works. Slowed, frozen, suspended. Do we have metrics on this? These weapon mods? What the fuck is this? What do you even consider? Is this gear perks? Surely the mods are at the bottom. What the fuck? Middle mouse? Hello? Does this not work? Okay, yeah. Send portal loader. I've been spending way too. How does this feel? Is this a stasis rocket? What do I put on like reload dodge? Shade for Elysium? Is Shade actually on Elysium? That's what I'm trying to ask. I wasn't sure if he got on or not. Okay. 30 plus. That's crazy, bro. I like low key. I wish. Low key, I was tempted to just like start applying to LFT things to see how many I would get egoed on or how many would actually give me a trial now. And then I also wanted to like low key be just funny to post LFT or not post LFT, post like LF1 and see how many people apply. I'm like genuinely curious how many people are in the trenches right now. It's a lot though. Infinite Galley Warlock build. No, I've not. I'm sure it's just finders and ammo stat and shoot to loot and maybe Cenotaph or some shit though. Like we basically already had that. Or with or without? Without. Looks so clean without. Do I have the ornament? No, I don't even have it. Ability takedowns. Yeah, just let me know. I'm down for some Starcross probably. I just need to keep ripping armor rolls for Titan. Ideally, I get Titan done by... I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get Titan done in this week, so... Ideally, I could, but... I don't think I'll get to Warlock. We'll see. I guess by the time I get to Warlock, I'll probably just, like... Actually, this armor set would be the best to get for Warlock. I kind of trolled, but... I don't know. Whatever. If we... Oh, shit. If we have, like, a good K1 day or some shit, I'll be fine. Okay. More than one character. This is... Well, I'm power leveling Hunter right now. My Hunter is pretty much set up build-wise. I have 100 pieces of armor to still choose from for my Hunter because he's kind of my main. So, if I need anything else created, I can still rip it up. I'm doing Titan as well right now, currently. And then, like, not this moment, but, like, that's the one I'm working on. And then I'll probably do Lock after if I have time. Do not want to hit 450. Why? Like, you don't want to grind for it? Or you don't want to hit it for some reason? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. If you did your Solstice stuff, it gives you a huge boost. I don't know if you have... But shit is massive. It took me from, like, 410 to, like, 435 in 2 days. And the rest I've just been getting passively. Where are we? I don't know if it's twice as long, but I mean, it's probably not like fully inaccurate. Okay, now we can get a... Okay, now whatever I get. I could rip a new piece of armor. I don't want to rip a piece of armor, though, because I want to save those for 450. I need to save the heavy for 450. I don't know if I need to save the armor pieces. I'm 445. I need 2 more power. Wait. Surely that's, like, laggy. Would this give me to 445 or 446? Am I stupid? This gets me to 6. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I should pick an armor piece or not. What's up, Ice? Nice. Do you have a day and time in mind for that thing? That thing? What day is that? I mean, it should work, but yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. Okay, that should work. Bro, Icicle, that command is not updated. I don't know what does that even say? Lotus Eater was the last time I was farming a god roll. Seems accurate. Nah, dude, the epic rate is gonna be like the same power as the last raid, I guarantee it. Dude, if they drop the epic rate at 400, riots are occurring. Wait, is there another? What are these spawns, man? I'm dog shit. How? Okay, whatever. That missed both enemies. No shot there 400. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think so. Breeze, has your team done team practice? I don't know if you're a team that practices or not. We're curious what other teams are doing. Because we're kind of... I don't want to say it like a full loss, but like... The extent of our ideas are run 5 feet. What am I aiming at? Dual conquest. I have 1 conquest left. Not whispered, but the other one. So happy to report my team is just entirely unmotivated to touch the 5 feet. Sick. Oh, that's the rocket. All right, fuck it. We go tower. We pick. I'll just save the heavy. Apparently, heavy is like the hellish thing to get. So. No, yeah, I just didn't know what you're doing. I'm not sure what most teams are doing. Like 5 feet just now feels... I mean, even before it didn't feel great because like... Actually, it probably would have been really good practice to just take off the 2-phase modifier and do a 4 feet on the old system. Nah, you can't underlight. It sucks, bro. Otherwise, that would be like the obvious answer. I'm hoping we get that as an option. Don't think we will, but we'll see. I mean, if they gave us cutthroat, like one big schnuzzola. If they give us cutthroat, like it's not out of the realm of possibilities, I don't think, to just give us something else. My helmet is my lowest on Hunter. Okay, we can drop the helmet. I actually don't know. It's either -20 or -25 for raids. That's what it should be. 5 feet is -30. What brand does this shit just have? Okay. That gets me up. Now I'm gonna need organic drops to get the 7, and then I can get 50s. One, two, three, four. We will need 2. What's up, clumsy? We resorted to IRL undergeared bank heist for prac. Yeah. Silence suggested like him teaching us how to defuse mines. So we might fly out to Iraq and do some prac there. I'm not really sure yet. Dude, I wish grapple melee lasted for like a second or two longer. Ty, have you messed with Skullfort Prismatic? Oh, I'm a fucking burger. Have you messed with Skullfort Prismatic build on Titan yet? Curious what your thoughts are on that. If that's like your new go-to. What do you run on Prisma? Or are you the Arc Boy? Good little Arc Boy for your team. What the fuck? Okay. what class I'm gonna use. Oil cert. Okay, that didn't work. Go for it on Priz Tech. Oh, it's... I haven't messed with it, so I don't know like how good it is. You run Skullfort and Thunderclap, so you have infinite Thunderclaps, because I think Skullfort's just like all arc melees, like infinite refund if you get a kill. And then you run Diamond Lance. And I think you kind of want 1-2 punch as a shotgun. I'm not sure how needed it is. It's probably not needed if you like focus, really. If you focus like red bars pretty well, and like group up like the other tankier enemies, so they take like collateral damage. But anyway, like yeah, I don't know. It's just like apparently better than Conk now, or people like it a lot better. You run Knockout with Diamond Lance, I think. You do basic coils into okay. Hey, yeah, it's not really attack. It's just I don't know. Some people like it. Oh. Worst slot drop I could get. Sick. Booting up. Okay. I might not run it until after I eat dinner, just so you know. Might just keep doing this for a little while longer and then take a break and maybe come back if that's chill with you. Show stats. Yeah, this is a build I have for ammo gen. 50, 70, 70, 70, 70, and then 140 here with a boot mod on. So this will give me another plus 20. Nice. Love this game. This will give me another plus 20 to weapons. So I'll be down to 160 here with time dilation. I think I have a stacks on stacks mod on 2. So that every orb is 2 orbs. So it just keeps me pretty regularly at 160. That way when I make bricks, it is a much higher chance for those bricks to be doubled when I pick them up. And that really works well for special, for double special. I find that really easy for running these missions. Like, let's see. Let me get like one more kill here. This should be a special brick. And then when I pick it up, I'll get like, yeah, 6 rocket pulse, 45 fire. Pretty fucking good. I find it easy for running these missions because then I don't need to like rely on heavy crates as much, but I don't know if I'd use it in a raid setting over just balanced stats and running a primary. Just depends on what you need. If you need double special, I think these stats are really good. If you can rock single special and get away with it, I think that's better. Weapon takedowns 40. Jesus Christ. This is not my main build, but this is like one of the main builds, I guess. So like I said, this is my main build if I'm running and I want weapon stat so that I get weapon drops like I just got right there. Like I said, I haven't picked up any ammo, but I've generated like 30 heavy, a bunch of special. It's very self-sufficient on double special. This is also like, keep in mind, this is a really bad double special setup. This has really bad ammo gen. This has really bad ammo gen as well. So I gen ammo really slowly. With something with better ammo gen, it's even better. What was I gonna say? If I'm not on this, my other stats are just more balanced. They're, you know, this 140 from weapons is down to 0 and it's distributed evenly. What the fuck are they spawning from? What? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Yeah, really? It's good. I just don't know if you want to use that weapon all the time for ammo gen. Like, it's still not the greatest ammo gen weapon ever. It's not bad, but needing to, like, rely on doing that to gen ammo, I don't think is quite as reliable. Who are the people you saw saying that shit? It's the unknown traveler tech. Dado? Okay. Fair enough. I want to do some... I don't know if I'm actually motivated enough to do it, but I kind of want to do some weapon testing. I just... It's one of those things where, like... Or ammo gen testing, weapon testing, like, kind of same shit. You have to get so much data to, like, actually get all the numbers right, and I don't know if I want to do all that. But I want to just know, like, what the best strat is for consistent ammo gains in different settings. This fucking macro fix thing. You get 5 per brick under 100 weapons. What happens if you're running 2 specials? Do you still get 5 or no? Or have you not tried? Thank you, dog. Let's go, bro. You do get that on double splash. Interesting. So maybe it doesn't double your ammo. Well, what special have you used it with? I was told double splash, like, fucks your ammo gains. Other people have said it doesn't. So I'm not really sure. Oh, you strands. Okay, wait. So how much do you get? You get 5. Okay, okay. So you get 5 with strand scav. I have no strand scav, and I get 6 when my brick is doubled. Yeah, spin rolls OP, bro. It's so good. So that at least is a 50% increase in my ammo gains, no? Because I can get up to 7 with the finder. Why here instead of the mines? Trying to finish the power grind if I can. Oh, that sucks ass. Have you farmed when it's farming day? Like, surely you have like an envious chain or something. What's funny is I did farming. I have not much. I did. Okay, that's fair. I farmed for a while and then I didn't get the roll I wanted. And then I did like a pinnacle ops one random day when it wasn't even the focus. And I got the roll. So. Dog, have you played much of the DLC? I mean, dude, anytime it's pinnacle ops, I just do pinnacle ops. But it depends if you're trying to play with people who are power grinding or want loot. Like, when it's a bad solo op day to farm tier 5s right now for Solstice, you just go to pinnacle ops because all the pinnacle ops are good. Like, there's genuinely no bad pinnacle op. First EP 2 days ago. What did you think? That sums up how much you've been playing, yeah, which is not much. Need tier 5 pulls? No, you don't. You need it for the ego. That's the only reason, man. Tier 4s, they're the meta. They're the new wave. People need to get on the tier 4 train. It's everything about a tier 5, just no yellow origin trait and no sticker to put on your gun. Ooh, okay, for sure. Tier 2. No, you definitely want tier 4, I think, because you want the enhanced perks. If you can't do temporal blast, you're fucked. You're fucked, buddy. Jesus fucking ad density. John ad clear just came out of nowhere. Which Peaky Blinders character are you? Oof. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I don't know. Definitely not Arthur. Definitely not Arthur. I'm not like a off the rails, can't trust type motherfucker. I don't fucking know, bro. Who was the guy that died? Was it John? Maybe I'm more like him, you know? The youngest guy. I can't remember what his name was. Tommy, Arthur, and then I can't. Was it John? John Shelby? Doesn't sound right. I need to watch the. Are there 6 seasons now? I need to catch up. I need to watch like the last 2 seasons. It kind of fell off for me. Not gonna lie. I need to watch the season where Michael goes to like Chicago or whatever. The one with Anna Taylor-Joy, I think, is the actress with like the weird ass eyeballs. I need to watch that. And then I think there's another season, but I'm not sure. I'm a Tommy. Tommy's kind of a badass. don't know if I resonate with that, you know what I mean? Dude, season 1 is so good. You said the Vex chicken is AIDS. Stupid people who can't shoot cubes correctly, but the rest of the school. Okay. That was one of the things that my team made fun of me because I think during the raid like 4 or 5 times I said, no hate, but you're just shooting boxes. Like we just gotta lock in on that. I get that there's like certain circumstances that can make it hard, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Succession, what the fuck is that about? Is Succession about like a corporate thing? What's Succession? There's another show. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Or Succession, the thing about a billionaire family. Wow. I thought it was like about some like big company or something. Okay, and there's another show where you like you take that pill and you have no memories of like the outside world. There's that too. I've heard that's really good. Fuck, what is that called? Never watched Peaky Blinders. Worth getting into this late. Severance, that's what it is. Yeah, thank you. Severance in closure. It's. I think the first 4 seasons are good. 1, 2, 3, great seasons. 4, eh. And then I think if I remember 5, I just like got bored of. And then I think there's a 6th season, and it should lead into a movie. And I think a movie's in production, which is why I want to see it. But Grace May or Tatiana, I have no idea what the fuck that means. Finish Breaking Bad, dude. I couldn't get into Breaking Bad either. Those episodes are too drawn out for me. Maybe it's TikTok brain. I don't know. Supernatural, I haven't seen that, but I've heard good things about it. The Wire? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I've not seen Orange is the New Black. No, I've not. That's about the women's like prison thing, right? That's what the whole show's about. Okay. Dude, I feel like that would be just like so dark watching a show about the prison system. I did watch Prison Break, but that's obviously way different. I don't watch any live action TV anymore. I mostly watch anime. I just don't always have time for shows. I'm more of a movie fan. I like just something I can start and finish in a day, you know? Shows, I don't know. I don't know why they don't do it for me, but I get the same enjoyment out of a movie that I will out of a TV show. And the TV show, I just have to watch weeks on end. So, like, why even do it? Really? Like, how are we not phasing, bro? Favorite movie of all time? I don't know. That's so hard to answer, bro. There's like, if I had to do a movie that I like rewatching, it's probably the Nolan Batman films. I've rewatched those probably the most of any movie. Just love those. If it's a movie that I enjoyed for like the first time, or like have enjoyed the most, I guess I honestly might put Tenet up there. I really like Tenet. It's a really hard movie to track the first time you watch it, and the second time you watch it, you understand a lot more of the plot because you kind of know what's happening, but you can pay more attention to like how it lines up with the movie going forward and backwards at the same time. So I think that's a pretty cool movie. Trying to think of what else. War movie. Really love 13 Hours. I've seen that like 4 times, I think. Absolutely love that one. I don't know. Just depends on the movie for me. Prestige, Memento. I don't like Prestige or Memento. I don't know why. Memento I've only seen once, so maybe I have to watch it again. I know for a fact I don't think Prestige is good. I think Prestige was just too easy to see the plot twist, and there were just too many like plot holes, in my opinion. Just way too many plot holes. Like, just like, okay. Not to like randomly get into it, but like, the whole thing is they're magicians, and it's like, okay, with magicians, there's like, it's not real, magic's not real, it's fucking sleight of hand, it's illusion, all that shit, and that's how it is in the movie. It's realistic, and then out of nowhere, it just, now real magic exists, and there's like fucking Nikola Tesla creating clones. It's like, let's get realistic. I don't know why the fuck was this even added to the movie. It just like ruined the movie for me. And the twist of, spoiler alert, Christian Bale's character having a twin. I spotted that like halfway through the movie, so I was just like, oh, this guy's definitely his twin. That's definitely how he does the trick. And so like it wasn't like a shock ending or a shock for me. I think they just did too many close-ups of the other character's face, and I was like, oh, that like is definitely just Christopher Nolan or Christian Bale. So when they did that, I like, it was too obvious for me, in my opinion. I do like Maze Runner. I don't know why. I like Maze Runner. That one's good. Like Divergent. A lot of those trilogies were just like, I don't want to say dystopian worlds, but you know, other things like, it's like futuristic world, like what if situations. I like those. They're cool. And it goes so hard. Yeah, I like Robert Pattinson too. He's insane. I love him in the new Batman movie. That's like one of my favorites. I'm shocked that I like the Nolan Batmans as much as I do, just for me to like equally enjoy the Batman. But yeah, the Prestige, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like that one, but a lot of people say that's like their favorite Nolan film. Just didn't do it for me. Ready Player One. I do like that movie, actually. Founder. Oh, I haven't seen the full Founder movie, the McDonald's one. I should try Blackberry. Okay. Oh, okay. I like the Oceans movies a lot. Those are pretty good. I'm trying to think of what else. It's so hard to think of movie like your favorite movies when people ask you about them. Surprise you with how different it is from the book. Still good. I didn't see the book, but yeah, ocean movies are fire. I know. This might be a hot take. I know a lot of people aren't very big fans, and I'm genuinely not a fan of it too. When like they take a movie that's like a male lead cast and they just try and like make it super PC and womanize it. I usually hate that shit, but I thought Ocean's 8 was really good. That's like the woman cast, like Sandra Bullock one. I thought they did a really good job on that one. Not that I fucking am sexist or hate when they like womanize some shit, but like there's plenty of good like women protagonists, but they for some reason like I don't know, can sometimes like take movies and like spin them to make them like women power themed, and it just, I don't know, like there's plenty of badass women characters, like Supergirl. They're doing a movie of that, like Wonder Woman, all that shit. But that said, I thought the Sandra Bullock movie, Ocean's 8, I think it was super fucking good. Because that was just like about the plot, like thievery, you know what I mean? It wasn't like about being all PC and shit. Have you seen the new Alien show on Disney Plus? Is really good. Oh fuck, isn't that with Wait, who's in that? Who are the cast? Who's the cast in that? Was the girl who played Hawkeye in that? Or not Hawkeye? Hawk Girl from the new Superman. Is she in that? I think she is. Thinking of the movie. Oh, that she's in the movie. Oh, okay. She is in a new Alien movie, right? Recently, she was. Maybe that came out. I haven't seen most of the Alien or Predator things, and now I feel like I'm to the point where there's been so many adaptations of it. Adaptations, adaptations. I don't know which. I think it's adaptations of it that like I just don't know if it's worth me getting into, or maybe I can just pick up right on the new shit. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Greatest movie of all time, Black Dynamite. That sounds like a fucking porno, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Is Black Dynamite a real movie? Top quality comedy? Okay. All 5 POTC films are good. What is POTC? Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh yeah. No, they're all decent. The originals are pretty good. They vary. I don't remember the names, but I think it's the first one and then the one with Davy Jones, I think, are the best two, if I remember them correctly. I want to say the second Pirates might not have been that good, but I can't remember. The OG 3 are just awesome, though. Like, no matter what, they're all good. Some of the newer ones are not as good, in my opinion, but... I'm not gonna lie, I also hate... I don't know if I have a phobia of it, but deep water, ocean, big waves, I don't fuck with that. So if that's ever a plot point, I don't like the movie as much. Just like with how vast the ocean is, shit scares me. Supposed to make another. I bought this, I have... What's it called? It's AMC A-List. So I'm able to watch 4 movies for free every week at AMC theaters, no matter like what the ticket is, even if it's like IMAX and shit. It's only like $20 a month. It's really nice if you like watching movies and you have like theaters near you. Right now, it's not the greatest. I got it because like Superman and Fantastic Four and some other movies were coming out that I really wanted to see. But yeah, that shit's... Oh, I didn't interact. That shit's pretty cool. Will more things spawn? Pretty nice if you like movies and like watching them in theaters, and if there's like a good movie selection coming out. It's all that slow walking Ghost of the Deep. It's traumatizing. Nah, it's just something about the vast ocean, bro. It's kind of the same thing as like, okay, if you've ever seen like clips of like really clear water and you look down, even though you're swimming in the ocean and you're not gonna fall, underneath of you is just hundreds of meters of just like a trench or whatever. That shit freaks me out. Do I get this done? 60 combatant defeats is like kind of insane, no? Is a fuckload. Philosophobic, is that what it's called? Big Short, Margin Call, good movies. Seen both of those. Big Short's good. Only part of Big Short I'm not the hugest fan of is there's too many stories going on, like side story things going on at the same time. Margin Call I like a lot as well. Yeah, Margin Call is pretty sick. Fuck, are there other like good financial movies? Departed's a good movie. Heat is a good movie. I really like like heist movies. Fuck, what is the movie called? They just made a sequel to it. Fuck, what is it called? It's with Jared Butler and Ice Cube's son. And the first movie is about like them doing a robbery that goes wrong and they kill cops, and then cops are like kind of tracking this crew who they know like kill people, but they're trying to find evidence and shit. Den of Thieves, thank you. Yeah, Den of Thieves, super good movie. Sequel, not as good. I just thought the sequel was like a really stupid plot point. It was like the cop that has just been tracking you and you evaded them, they find you, and now you work together, and like you don't know if the cop is gonna like turn on you or not, but then like at the end he just like does, I believe, or something like that. And just like, yo, no duh, this is gonna happen. Just kind of stupid. I forget. Letterboxd account? I don't think so. What is Letterboxd? Pan's Labyrinth? What is that? That sounds good. OG Point Break is goated. Is that the thieves are trying to do these like crazy stunts? And the one guy's like infiltrates their crew and tries to stop them from like robbing and destroying places. Is that what that is? Keanu? I don't think it's Keanu Reeves. Right? Or is that the OG one? And they made a new one. I might have only watched the new one. Maybe I need to watch the OG. Is that what that's... I didn't understand what you meant by OG. So is OG Point Break with him? That's crazy. I'm surprised they remade it that many years later. It's like they're trying to do like Mukashi's like whatever or something. I don't know exactly what it's called, but you become like one with nature by doing all these like feats. It's like a movie review. You can add movies to your diary. To track what you watched and when. Follow people. I should make one. That's pretty cool. I'll fuck with that. Oh, we need an energy. Okay. Lucy's pretty good, yeah. You say Bukkake? Nope. Nope, not quite. I know of some of those movies, though, you know. Not for me, but everybody likes different genres, you know. Guilty pleasure movies in time. Ron Weasley's oldest brother, Bill, who can close his eyes and go back to another period of time. Is that what in time is? I can look into it for sure, bro. Yeah, okay, so the thing I really want is a site. Oops, wait. Okay, I did both. Never mind. Is a site that maybe it is Letterboxd. I want movie recommendations. I think it's really hard, but there's like, I don't know how to explain it. There's certain movies that are like very blockbuster-y, very entry level, not like a serious plot point that I enjoy. And there's other movies that I like to be like really deep and hard to follow. And I wish I could just like, I struggle to find good movies I want to watch. That's like the hardest thing. Like, I'm at the point right now, unless I see like a clip of a movie that I really want to see and I like have it in the top of my head, I like sometimes will try to find a movie to watch and I just can't find one. So I don't watch a movie. Or I'll spend like an hour or two trying to find a movie to watch and watch something, and 50 minutes in it sucks, and then, you know, it's too slow or it's too this. Not sure if Letterboxd gives recommendation. In Time is just with Timberlake. Oh. Yeah, I've seen In Time. That's pretty good. Yep. That's a cool concept. I've seen them all, yeah. Lord of the Rings is good. Hobbit's good. It's just such... They're such long, in-depth movies that I don't always want to, like, rewatch them. Oh, we got the energy. That's good. I think I still need 2 drops, though. Yeah. We need 2 pinks. Unlucky. Hacksaw Ridge is pretty decent. That's a movie that I don't want to see again, but I liked it the first time. I think seeing Andrew Garfield and Vince Vaughn in like military roles just kind of takes me out of it. Maybe less Andrew Garfield, more Vince Vaughn. I think that casting could have been better, but Limitless is very good. I love Limitless for sure. My go-to movies are just like movies with a twist too. Movies with a twist, movies that make you think. There's a cool one I watched recently with Dylan O'Brien. It's called Cato Lake or Cato Lake. That one was sick. I'll spoil it, so if you think it's a movie you might watch, maybe like mute for a bit. But the essence of that is like you're watching Dylan O'Brien's character and then like another little girl character. This girl's like, I don't know, probably 14, something like that. And she's in like a... Like, her mom is, like, divorced and isn't, like, really happy because her, like, her husband, which is this girl's father, left. And then she's in, like, a home where it's, like, you know, stepdad type thing. And she just doesn't feel, like, love type of shit. And so like, anyway, what happens is like there's like this weird shit. They live on a lake, so instead of like driving cars around and shit, everybody's like boating everywhere, and that's just like kind of one of the plot points for the film. And this girl like storms off one night, and then her younger stepsister follows her. Stepsister goes missing. They all start trying to find her. Then Dylan O'Brien's character, you like see him in like another plot point with like his girlfriend, and basically the whole point of the story is like you think they're in the same timeline, but there's like subtle details that they're not. And so like something on the lake, when they have, I think, a drought, the water level lowers, and there's like this like tear that you can go into, and it takes you to different timelines or different times in the lake. And so like this little girl that goes missing, Dylan O'Brien's character finds in a different time zone and saves her, and then brings her to another time zone or timeline where it's like the 50s, and that little girl he saves becomes his mother, and then he ends up getting trapped in another time, and like his character was the father of the other little girl that you were tracking, and her mother was all depressed because she thought her father like abandoned her, but in reality he just got stuck in like a different time zone or timeline. So it was actually pretty cool. It was a very interesting plot. How the fuck you meant to keep up with that? It's okay. It's really not that bad. The only thing I didn't like about it was very like easy to figure out that's what was going on. In my eyes, at least. I think it would have been cooler if... I think I figured out the plot point like halfway through the movie. There's just like decently easy details to track. And I didn't know exactly what was happening, but I was like, okay, these have to be clearly different times in like history that they're going to. And... oh, let's fucking go. Ooh, did we want an energy? That's a 49. I think it's fine. Whatever. It has to be fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. There's certain things are easy to track about it. I like when I get shocked and surprised in a movie. How do you spell it? C-A-D-D-O. Caddo Lake. Sorry, I kind of spoiled it. I don't know if you... a lot of good Korean films with twists. I just don't know if I like dubbed movies. Third-party site I've just found where you can enter your username and it uses all your rating to suggest films. Yeah. What is that called? You muted? Okay. Yeah. If you didn't hear anything spoiled, then Caddo Lake. I think it's pretty decent. Maybe check it out. Read subtitles. Okay, well, my thing is this. When I'm watching a movie, if there's subtitles on, I find myself reading the subtitles instead of actually, like, watching the movie. So then, like, the whole time, I'm spending 2 hours just reading, which isn't, like, a big deal. But then I, like, don't pay attention to, like, the scene and other details and stuff. And so I just don't like it as much. Hate subtitles in a movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, if it's dubbed, I guess it makes sense, but... Then if you miss some piece of the subtitle or something, then you're just fucked. So, like... exact reason why I was dubbed over subbed anime. Yeah. Or, okay, maybe I meant subtitled versus dubbed. My bad. Also, if it's dubbed over, the other issue I have, especially if it's not a cartoon, is somebody's talking in English or whatever, or you know, Japanese, and then all of a sudden, like, nothing lines up with what they're saying. So it's just like, it's just not an easy watch. Sam Lerner, but you need a Letterboxd account first. Oh, it's Letterboxd, Sam Lerner. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's not that bad if it uses both. The only annoying part with Letterboxd, it sounds like, is I'm gonna have to like go through and just like think of my favorite movies and then enter them, but yeah. Can I get back-to-back pinks? What time is it? 6:15. I'll probably make this my last run because I just got a pink. Don't know if I'll get another one for a while, and I need to eat and check on my dog and my cat. Like, why? This shit just not working. Can we get the back-to-back? Fuck. I don't think this is gonna help me, right? Yeah. Crap. All G. All G. I spent ages going through my Netflix history to enter movies, or to go through lists of like the top movies from every year to be like, yep, watch that one, 4 stars. Once you're caught up, then it's easy to keep on top. Yeah. No, I agree. I think if it helps you find movies too, like if it actually helps me find movies, I'll be more inclined to like keep entering. Dude, I fucking like this drip. Okay, I'll be probably around tomorrow. Hopefully it's a better armor farm day. If it is, I might hop back onto Titan. Wait, what is my? Let me just check my power. Maybe I start with Hunter, get another drop, and then hop on Titan, so like I can get to 447. If I get to 447, then I'm getting. If I get any prime, it's a 450. So I might try and do that tomorrow, and then hop over, hopefully farm on Titan, and get some armor pieces. Although if I get a prime weapon, that'll bump me up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that'll probably be the goal for tomorrow. I don't know how long I have. I think I'm busy at like +5 tomorrow or some shit like that, +4. And then at some point, it sounds like we might do some team farming probably next week or this weekend or something like that for certain weapon rolls from DP. So I think that's the plan going forward. Do Conquest at 447. Yeah, I need to do that too. Thank you. But yeah, that's it for today. Be around tomorrow. Peace. Later. Take it easy. Fuck.